Guten Morgen, darlings. Okay, so I wake up today and these people are talking about how my sheet keep coming off my bed. Look, this sheet is like so cool because it has like little anchors that you can lock in place. Look, y'all, look at what my sheet came off the bed. Like totally came off the bed. I told y'all I don't sleep while I'm not in here tossing, turning, kicking. I actually sleep very light, so I wake up several times in the middle of the night. So it's like, why are you talking about that? So I guess they using voodoo. So last night I heard somebody in the back making noise. So I just beat on the wall. I just beat on the wall. Yesterday, the other day, this woman run to the door and started saying he's beating on the wall. And so the security people go see the man. He just at the door like, okay, I beat on the wall. Like it don't like we can't hear each other in these houses. So how you hear them? This other part, so I'm laying on my back, and somebody was like, "We're gonna clip her wings or whatever." And so the person was like, "Why? What you doing that for?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that for? It's like, why would you want to do that? Because they were listening to me in my house or whatever. So they were like, "Well, what you clipping the wings for?" You know what I'm saying? So he or she is just asking like, "What for?" And so then somebody was like, "No, I'm just gonna bust this motherfucker in their face." You see what I'm saying? It's like if that's the situation, because they were like talking about how Joe McCombs is a leprechaun, and how when I was actually fighting with him, how the lady couldn't come into the room, which was the truth. I guess, she had to be invited into the room. That's what they kept talking about last night. She had to be invited. Uninvited is something I used to play that song by Alanis Morissette. I probably got to play it and sing it today, because y'all are uninvited. You understand what I'm saying? So it was like that is the truth. Like she would not come into the room for whatever reason. So they were like, "Yeah, he a leprechaun." That's what they just said now. He all he do is try to steal other people's stuff. Cecil Hall a leprechaun too. Joe McCone, Cecil Hall leprechaun. It's these little girls that run around with these wrappings on their head, acting like they what are these people, Muslims? They leprechauns too. They, you know what I'm saying? It's like some people, you when y'all come and y'all see how the stuff is, you will see the fairy tale. I mean, it's kind of cool though. It's like it all out here. It's like a fairy tale for real. Like everybody is in a fairy tale. Wings and everything. So once upon a time, that was the truth too. I was like, this looked like it's a story about me. It was once upon a time. That shit crazy. I'm talking about these motherfuckers today was gonna clip my wings. And my daddy say, what wings? Her Southwest wings? You want her Southwest wings? Nah, they want my wings. See, I can feel. And they like Brandon Clark is a leprechaun too. They say they don't get us stuff away. They be hoarding it. Hoarders. Yep, they leprechauns. They probably are leprechauns. Don't touch me, treasure. Don't touch me, treasure. And they say it's like a mental health issue, and it's probably not. It's probably just because y'all leprechauns. I mean, for real. It is not a joke. This shit sounds so crazy, right? And it's probably the truth. So they were saying like Joe McCombs might have a little Irish in him. I was like, God damn. Like, is that an insult or a good thing? And so somebody was explaining why they thought they were mean to the Irish because they were probably taking stuff that wasn't theirs. They probably were just like taking possession of things that they weren't supposed to. That's why they was having all those problems. So it's like it probably wasn't racism. It was probably just them stealing. That's what they was explaining last night. So, but they didn't explain that much detail. But yeah, it's like that's crazy. Look, y'all. Final thought. Okay. So this is something else I kept dreaming about when Joe McCombs gave Erica Badu the song. He took the song from me and somehow he put the song underneath his shirt, pulled it out, and pulled the song out of his shirt. When he folded it up and went to the door, it was like maybe he put a covering over me or something, I was made to be invisible or something, or I was made to like it was like I was like he was separating me from fame. And so then somebody was saying that's probably how Jill Scott and Erica Badu started having that little issue. Cause you never know how men are. Like it's probably not anything with us that's making us competitive. It's the man or something. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I don't even think about other women that way. Why would Jill Scott and Erica Badu think about me that way? And I'm talking about every time I see Erica Badu in the at the